me so de me hu en say meetings na ko bebre na no eye nkofo no mo ho no omo ntiase bi e fa adwuma ye second hand adwuma ne ho but the omonim no ense dan ye sa na ete e wo ha.
I wanted to represent the women and I wanted them to be their stories to be highlighted and the social impact to be highlighted in a way that people can understand that this is the truth, it's happening, but these are the solutions that we've been able to come up with. And thinking about how do I communicate this properly that, retains the integrity of the story. I'm not watering it down in any way, but also speaking in a way that people who live in the global north can really receive it.
When we went to the Ministry of Ecology, one lady came. It's like she was a secretary to the ecology minister. And then she said, "Where are you guys from?" She was speaking English. And we said, "From Ghana." "Really, Ghana? That's very far." "Really, Ghana? That's very far." And we were there to advocate for EPR for our country. But subconsciously, she said, "Ghana, that's very far." So it means that they are not seen as part of their ecosystem. Because subconsciously, she has already told that Ghana, that's far. Before we even met the big man himself.
It was disappointing to me because the demeanor and the reception to me wasn't the best. Here we are as a delegation from Accra, Ghana, and they know we've made the loudest noise when it comes to textile waste. And as if they were under pressure and they didn't want to receive us. So to me, I don't see how we went to a whole ministry and only one official, without anybody accompanying the official to take notes, to take minutes, to write reports, and then if there are some action points, we'll carry them along. He came casually just to meet us. "Yes, you say you've come, so speak. I'm here to listen to you." And after that ends. I never saw him taking down any notes. So it means upon all that we said, once we left there, that's the end. And you can see in his demeanor, if we who are affected don't make the noise and don't keep on pressing, for them, they don't care. But it's a step in the right direction. We've been there at least. They've seen the effort being made. So even though the reception wasn't maybe to my satisfaction, definitely there will be some indelible mark who would have left at that Ministry of Ecology. And when we do follow-ups, I think it will yield the needed resource.
I was like, how can a human being sit across from me, hear the impact, and hear the solutions, hear that it's not simple, that it needs every human being to be on, everyone should be in solidarity with Kantamanto. For us to be able to, continue this work, people have to do their part. It's not up to one community that's doing so much with very little resources. And the least you can do is hear them, receive what they're sharing with you, like their livelihoods, their pain, their struggles, the solutions that they've been able to birth through that struggles, which was no fault of theirs. Hear that. And it was, again, to what I said, it was only 3 people that I felt somewhat that were they had that.
Yeah.
But generally, people are like, it's not my fault. They thought that because we were there to attack. It seemed like by talking about this, we're saying it's your fault.
Yeah.
But no, we're just sharing the truth and asking you to buy into the solutions, and help us.
Na me expect to say, ibinya assembly free na no mo ba. But okay, say France, only one country.
France is a small country.
France is a small country. Jinjami so very down because now I think say you show videos. I show in the videos you saw it when Myanmar air coastal in the Africa.
It honestly got stressful as the meetings went by, because you meet someone and then you present to them the same thing that you've been talking about for a very, very long time. and it's like they don't give you space, almost not receptive, almost as if they don't understand the language that you are speaking to them. And I think that was where my frustration and upset and nervousness came from, because after every meeting, I felt like, oh, maybe there's something that I didn't say right. Or there's something that, I mean, even gestures, or there was something that I don't know. I felt like there was something short of my last conversation. So there was something that I need to add onto the next one to make the person understand. But I realized that it wasn't until after several meetings that I realized that no, this is not about me or what we are saying. It's about them, and not the fact that they are not being receptive, or they are not ready to hear us out or give us space to, like, understand what we're even saying. Through all of that, I actually got physically sick. Like, I really got physically sick. And then one of the things that kept running through my mind was, even if I have like the capacity, because I mean, Liz and Branson have been doing this work years before me and we joined, and it's the same conversations that they have been having. So if they've been having these conversations for more than a decade, and then this was like a 2-week period where we had to do it back to back, I was like, wait, do I really have, like, the capacity to emotionally and physically? Because I don't know if you guys. Because I was physically sick. Like, by the time I get to the hotel, I'm thinking about everything, and I see myself, like, in the night, I was having cold sweats and I was having fever. But I knew, like, it was really stemming from the fact that all of this, like, people that we were talking to who actually have power, and then the thing is, we don't even expect you to, in the moment, like, make a statement or come up with the solutions or something. But then hold space, make us know or feel that we are being receptive to what we are saying. And then if that is not coming, then I was like, wait, how is this even going to move forward? If like we've made the effort of moving here, like all the things that we have to go through. I mean, this trip was supposed to be in September.
The stress.
It was supposed to be
months of planning. And
it was supposed to be in September. Yeah. Like I was having a discussion with Chloe that was panicking that if this trip does not happen, like I don't know what is going to happen to like our relationship with the people in the market. And yet we're able to do all of like these things, pull things from where we can pull, and made the trip possible. And then still there was no respect to the fact. And Mawuli said something about the fact that us being there is basically us demeaning ourselves, because we move from our homes, our family, our comfort, to go into their space and tell them what we want to tell them, and still there was no like attention or ears being given to us. So that is just like disrespect. Yeah. And so for me, it was a teaching moment for me, I guess, because like being here, having a conversation and talking about all of these things was very, very different. Like standing right in front of the people in their spaces and then giving you nothing.